The band Philwalk House in Fridley is well known for featuring artists and their work, much of it two-dimensional. A summer program is teaching young students to go beyond the frame. I'm Dan Carpenter, and today we go up close with the Youth Art Camp. For a dozen young students, the summer break is a chance to tangle with new challenges. The name of this week-long summer camp,
remember, we're working together,
is Beyond the Frame.
They're all learning a little bit about weaving and working together and then problem solving on how to do this collaboration and make it work so that we can hang it, and just a lot of skills that artists in everyday life use.
Unlike a two-dimensional painting, the art being created here can be held, worn, and can even surround you.
I'm thinking to do it tall on the tree so you can walk under and then you can look up and then you can see this part of it.
Someone needs to get that side ready.
Leading the class is Vanessa Mary.
So let me show you something here. We need something that would give it leverage.
An art teacher devoted to giving her students real skills they can use outside the classroom.
There is lots of art that you're in your studio alone, doing stuff by yourself, not interacting, but then there is a lot of art where, yes, you do have to interact. And nowadays, if you want to be a successful artist, you need to make those connections with other artists. You constantly learn from other artists.
These assignments use both science and engineering.
Hold this side until they're ready. And they don't know they're learning these things, but later in life, those little connections come in. It's stuck on the tree bark.
In order to successfully complete this interactive weaving project,
Oh no!
classmates must also learn to listen to the ideas of others.
Now we gotta push it on.
And ultimately, solve problems together.
For my hula hoop thing, I have the idea to have it hanging and there's this plastic sheets that we can use, and I want to make a wall and a doorway so that people can walk inside of it.
This is the end result. Colorful, dynamic, and interactive.
That we're putting it out in public so people can interact with it, walk around it, look at it, interpret it the way they want to.
Other hands-on projects
Oh boy.
leave more than messy hands.
I got paint on them and on my arms.
Kids have no fear of art. They like to get messy, and that's kind of one of the great things about an art camp is that they do get to get messy. They get to experiment. And we're gonna do what's called a gel resist on paper.
This week-long camp allows these young artists to devote more time to a project than a traditional art class might allow.
So right now you don't need to worry about getting it perfect. You're learning. This is your first time trying it. If you like this project and it's fun, you can experiment more with it. I kind of open up with the idea of it, but then hand it over and tell them, now it's your turn to create, so figure it out.
It's creative and fun. Some things are a little hard, but we get help with that.
Okay, so I told you we are going to try and resist. How did you get paint on your knees? That is so fun, yours?
Spray paint covers the backgrounds, while household dish soap allows the color to show through.
It turned out pretty good.
Yours is really cool. Told you, yours looks like a dinosaur or something.
Learning new techniques together and sparking an interest in art that can last a lifetime. The last Youth Art Camp will take place in August and feature spray painting. I'm Dan Carpenter, bringing you up close to art, history, and culture.